Hello, dear students. How are you today? I hope everyone is great and don't feel under the weather. Today we continue our decent education. Today we have the seventh lesson on our Model 1 hobbies and qualities. The topic of our lesson is turning your hobby into business. Pay attention to our lesson objective. Listen and read the text turning your hobby into business to identify the main idea. Pay attention to your success criteria. At the end of the lesson, you will be able to listen and read the text turning your hobby into business to identify the main idea, and you will be able to identify true facts about Bakırgöl's museum. So please let's start. And now, today we are going to work with page 10, your Excel book. And let's start with the first task. Please open your copybooks, put down the day. What day is it today? And your task is to write down as many verbs as you can think of. You have 1 minute. Let's start. Five, four, three, two, one. Okay, your time is over. So, boys and girls, how many verbs have you put down? 10, 15 verbs. Share your result. And what about you? What's your favorite job? What do you want to be? Thank you very much. So, and now, please, thank you for your job. I appreciate it. Open your dictionaries. Put down, please, Model 1, 1C, and write down all these new words and phrases. Listen and repeat.
Antique, antique, colleague, colleague, determination, determination, engrave, engrave, exhibition, exhibition, high quality, high quality, miniature, miniature, official, official, rug, rug, success, success, textile, textile.
Thanks a lot for your job. Please learn these words and phrases by heart and use please in your speech. So let's continue our lesson. Please pay attention to exercise 2 at page 10. Read the title and the introduction. What is it about? Turning your hobby into a business. Can you imagine you earn money from doing something that you really love? That's what Bakırgöl Tulen kızı does ever since she turned her hobby into a business. We interviewed Lucy Thomas, the author of a new book about Bakırgöl's life, to find out more. So please, boys and girls, pay attention to the headline, the title of this article, and we're going towards the video, please. And try to predict what this video about and check your predictions. Okay? Please, let's start. Be attentive.
Turning your hobby into a business. Can you imagine earning money from doing something that you really love? That's what Bakırgöl Tolegenkizi has been doing ever since she turned her hobby into a business. When Bakırgöl was a young girl, she began collecting gold and silver antiques from her home country, Kazakhstan. Then, in her 20s, she displayed some pieces from her collection in an exhibition. The exhibition was such a success that she traveled all over the country with it. She then set up her own museum in Almaty. There are over 1,000 exhibits in the museum now, including rugs and clothes, kitchen equipment, ancient weapons, and jewelry that is centuries old. Entrance to the museum is free, so Bakargul doesn't make any money there. Bakargul also wanted to share the beauty of her country's history with tourists and locals. So she set up another business, Ademi Ai. Ademi Ai has a team of designers and artists who create beautiful souvenirs, such as miniatures of famous Kazakh landmarks like the Bayterek Tower, textiles with traditional patterns, and wonderful jewelry. They make all their products from high-quality materials and engrave many of them with Kazakh wishes and expressions. Ademi Ai is very successful and has even created official souvenirs for the Asian Winter Games.
So, and do you like her idea about National Museum that is free of charge? So, thank you. So, and now please, boys and girls, pay attention to your lesson plan. As usual, you can find the interactive task from Google Form. Please look at this task. Now you're going to read this text once more. The first task is to read the text and decide if the sentences below are true or false. Please be attentive. So the second task, you should choose the right answer according to this text. Okay, don't forget to click this button, send. Okay, and now please I want to offer you to open your books at page 10 and to listen this text once more. Pay attention to pronunciation and follow the Google link. Okay, listen please.
Turning your hobby into a business. Can you imagine earning money from doing something that you really love? That's what Bakargul Tologenkizi does, ever since she turned her hobby into a business. We interviewed Lucy Thomas, the author of a new book about Bakargul's life, to find out more. Lucy, how did you meet Bakargul?
I was on holiday in Almaty and I came across her museum. I started talking to her and I realized there was a fascinating story behind her business.
So how did that story start?
Well, when Bakargul was a young girl, she began collecting gold and silver antiques from her home country, Kazakhstan. Then, in her 20s, she displayed some pieces from her collection in an exhibition. The exhibition was such a success that she traveled all over the country with it, eventually returning to her own museum in Almaty.
Was that the same museum you met her in?
Yes, it's a fascinating place. There are over 1,000 exhibits now that are centuries old, including rugs and clothes, kitchen equipment, ancient weapons and jewelry.
But the museum isn't her only business, is it?
No. In fact, entrance to the museum is free, so Bakargul doesn't make any money there. She just wants to share the beauty of her country's history with tourists and locals. Her business came after the museum, when she decided she wanted visitors to Kazakhstan to be able to take a piece of the country's culture home with them. That's when she came up with the idea for Ademi Ai.
What does Ademi Ai do?
They're a team of designers and artists who create beautiful souvenirs, such as miniatures of famous Kazakh landmarks like the Bayterek Tower, textiles with traditional patterns, and wonderful jewelry. They make all their products from high-quality materials and engrave many of them with Kazakh wishes and expressions. There is no other company like Ademi Ai in Kazakhstan. They are very successful and even created official souvenirs for the Asian Winter Games.
So what is Bakargul's secret to success?
Well, apart from her unique and beautiful products, Bakhagul believes in hard work, patience, and determination. She also thinks the support of family and colleagues is essential to building a business.
What do you admire most about her?
Definitely her desire for knowledge. She's wealthy and successful, but she never stops learning.
Okay, please read this text once more. Go to your lesson plan, follow the Google link, do 2 tasks, please, and after that, pay attention to the part of reflection. Now, what can you do? Listen and read the text, turning your hobby into business to identify the main idea. And can you identify how many true facts about Bakhagul's museum? So, boys and girls, I wish you a good day. Be healthy, be wealthy, and try to achieve all your aims. If you have any questions, please contact with me, and I'm happy to help you. Thank you very much for our lesson. Good day.